I have to say that y'all missed about 3 to 4 minutes of wonderful Tommy rant before we went live. That I know he's not going to repeat live, but god damn, did y'all miss it?
Oh,
Did
do you
y'all?
want me to? Because I don't give a
I
fuck.
mean, no, you can. You absolutely can. I will never stop great entertainment coming from the roads. But uh, did I even make this thing? Yeah, I think I made it public. I can't even tell. I can't. I'm on a laptop, y'all. I'm in Florida. My stuff ain't even arrived yet. I sent it like I don't know how long ago, and it ain't here. It's like I'm in a bad Tom Hanks movie from early in the day. You know what I mean? Uh,
What was that? The money pit.
the money pit. That's what I'm at right now. I have an empty living room. I have earbuds in on a laptop, and I'm streaming because I love you.
And you got Bambi on the milk carton.
Yes, whatever. Yes, exactly. Oh wait, before we ain't even done the intro yet. Here's what's up, Jack F.
Who?
Nothing, nothing, Vinny.
Listen, I was sent over here because I heard this transmission is shit, and you guys needed help. So yeah,
We
we,
did
we we know that there's a lot of gay frogs out there as well. But what are you gonna do? Just don't
lots
drink
of
the
gay
water.
frogs. They're
Yeah,
making
get it.
figurines now.
Stay out of Jersey.
Yes, what's going on, bro? Hail to the chat. Oh shit, it's getting. I'm just gonna hit the intro. We are. It's up, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Rogue Entertainment. I felt like hosting one, but it's Friday Night Rogues tonight. I'm finally down in Florida. I'm trying to get my shit together down here, but I missed y'all. I miss YouTube. I miss
Coming
interacting with
straight
you guys.
from the trailer park,
Right,
right
it's
to
not a
your
trailer
living
park, Tommy.
rooms.
It's not a trailer park.
You're in a trailer park.
Burning that motherfucker down.
Even I know it. It's a trailer
I
park.
miss y'all. I miss everybody in the chat. I miss the viewers. I miss building this channel. I miss working with independent creators, promoting independent creators. I miss everything that life has just sucked out of me in the last 6 months. But I am back. The author is back. And as soon as I get my equipment here from the moving company, I'm going to set up my new studio, and it's going to be a regular thing. Going to have videos coming at you. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Well,
With
hey,
me
kids, I'm
tonight.
glad that you're back, Walton, and I plan on doing your story. And in the first 5 minutes, I'm going to kill your ass.
And with us is Tommy and the Jerk Off Collective. I mean, hey, what's up, Tommy? How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing all right here. I'm your Phantom Menace tree historian, your tree historian, born in the Redwood Forest, climbing drunk 3PO, maybe this weekend.
I am going to try and climb that big bastard, but more on that later. Mike, he said, it's ma'am. What's going on, dude? Good to see you, Mike. With me as well is my wonderful co-host, the Red Gaze. And what's going on, buddy?
What's up? What's up? See, I just caught this and it reminded me of you. Like Walton's coming back like this.
Oh
Hit
boy,
it.
here we go.
Oh,
Laptop struggles.
Bam.
Well, I mean, look, I'm
out
in
of
Florida.
old people.
I'm out of
We
old
got
people.
the evidence. We got the evidence over at Infowars.com. We know we have the transcripts. We have everything. This man definitely does grab old people ass and he murders them.
Yeah, wow. So Alex is just on point. I don't understand. How many Alex? How many predictions have you
Alex
made?
Jones was right. Okay, we know this. We know this.
That's some shit.
I've been trending on Twitter all day long. This is fantastic. Remember, don't drink that water, especially in New Jersey. You know, I think Cuomo was originally from Jersey. So this man, he loves grabbing ass. He loves being, he's a Cuomo-sexual is what they call him. So this is a man who he loves LGBTQ, women, children, men, women, you name it. But old people is his speciality. He loves to he grabs the old women, he kisses them, he caresses them, he molests them, and then he murders them.
I don't know.
James,
I
I'm sorry.
I think that the guy he's amazing. He does a better job than I do sometimes. You know, I try to kill as many people as possible, and this Cuomo guy's doing it without even blinking an eyelash. He's amazing. I think he should be running for president.
$53,000 every person he kills. The Dems love him. Infowars.com. Remember that.
Mackety, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
What is going on? Good to see you back, Stephen. Good to see everybody here on its Friday night. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good,
Doing
Camel.
well.
How you
I'm
doing?
feeling
You
homosexual.
Fighting
Who do you
tyranny.
gays?
We are fighting tyranny every day. That's how we're doing.
Okay. I see. We got plenty of tyranny. We got a bunch of smoke up here in California right now. A bunch of wildfires starting to move their way up north where I'm
damn.
at. So we just hanging in there.
Well, Mockany, remember, it's puff, puff, pass. You're not supposed to sit there and smoke it all yourself and get the whole place
Hey,
fired
me,
up.
okay?
Come on, man.
Hey, that's come from down south. That's probably come from where Steven is. He's probably humping
It
so many
might be.
trees down there. He's probably humping so many trees down here. He's getting some rope burns. Just all that wildfire just coming up the north of where I'm at. Like, what the hell, man?
Oh,
out,
you're all
Patrice.
dicks. Good to see you again. I missed every one of you.
Yeah. Well, lots of friction, you know.
I know. Plenty of friction, in fact.
With us is also Vinny. Vinny, wait, what's up, Vinny? How you doing, buddy?
I'm loopy tonight, so watch out.
Are you? Listen, I gotta say, you can buy like beer anywhere down here, and I don't drink normally, but I'm thinking about taking up the habit.
And meth. You can find meth everywhere.
Oh no, only dick
Nothing
meth.
but meth.
Only dick meth. That's what,
Dick meth.
the only time, guys. You know what? Oh fuck, this camera's shitty. I'm gonna say this. The only time I've ever come onto a stream and been like, what the fuck are they talking about? Was going on Vinny's stream, listening to, and dick meth came up. I'm like, what are you talking about? What? Where did that come from?
Sunday streams is where is that? Come on down. Sunday, we have a lot of fun on my stream. Look out for
Great
dick
shit.
meth.
Hail to everybody in the chat. JJ's out there. What's up, JJ? Dude, good to see you, man. If you're available,
JJ was even commenting on what he thought of the intro because I don't know if JJ had ever seen the full intro before.
no shit. No, but
He said the intro was fire.
thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Lord
Appreciate you.
Runner's in the house. What's
Just
up,
call him
Runner?
babe.
God damn, you know what? This is amazing. Look at Lord Runner in the chat. That young man up so late at night. I
Past his
don't know how
bedtime.
you're doing it. I know, really. This is amazing. He probably already had his milk and cookies, and here he is staying up to watch us. You're amazing, Runner. Thank you.
Look out. They're
Oh,
coming
man.
for the youth. We know that. Runner, look out.
Yeah, you better watch
Hiding
your
in
ass,
your bed.
runner.
Yeah, watch
Literally.
your ass, Ronnie.
Well, you know what? Thank God that we got that Star Wars store proprietor watching out for us.
I know, right?
We talking about that.
Let's do it.
We gotta talk about that.
Like I don't know, I don't know because some of these I want to cover for tomorrow, but we might just go on it tonight. I don't know.
It's my dude. My channel's about dead now. Ain't nobody gonna hear this. We might as well just talk about it. You know what I mean?
All right, okay.
Mockany, does that really make a difference? Because everybody's going to be covering it all week long.
Yeah.
What's the difference
Yeah.
if it's covered twice?
3 times a lady.
Oh, we'll have
there
fun.
you go.
We're gonna have fun tomorrow. We're definitely. James
Oh,
Hayes
yeah.
says people like Cuomo keep the cheeseburgers cheap in New York, cleaning up their messes. Oh man.
I feel so bad. There's so many of our brothers. There's so many of our boys in New York, such as the Dark Council and such. And I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. This is just absolutely crazy.
What do you think LL Cool J is saying to himself right now?
Mama said, "Knock Cuomo out."
Nice. Love you, Mac. Oh man. Let's see who else out. Let's see. Mike says I'm in Canada, more north. Hey, I'm in Florida, and I have to say something about Florida that I've discovered here, and it's something that I really enjoy. The women don't believe in bras here, and I'm really enjoying that aspect of where I'm at now, because you can tell, Pierce. You don't have to guess; you can tell. And I didn't know that I would get that much enjoyment just walking around a corner. Yeah, that's what's. And you get a tan instantly here. The sun is like shining so fucking bright on you guys. I'm tanned already, like I'm red tanned. I'm white. I'm extra white. I am like goth white, and I am red right now. And it's a little intimidating.
Tell me what about the nipples?
So gay supremacy, is that what you're saying? You're a gay supremacist?
I know, right?
I mean, red gays. I mean, how do you feel about that, sir?
Oh, what's
well,
up, Steeg?
I'm okay with
What's
that.
up,
I'm just wondering if the redness isn't coming from the rubbing against the trees more so than the sun.
Probably both.
Well, you know what? There's a good thing going on right now. He did come down during the rainy season, so hopefully he's not going to start any brush fires with all the trees that he's rubbing up against. So there's that at least. Now, when the winter time hits, all bets are off.
He's gonna shake those iguanas right out, though.
I know
Mhm.
exactly,
I love it.
baby. Welcome back, Steven. Welcome back. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say.
yeah. I love you guys. What the hell am I doing?
Mr. Walton, knock knock.
Who's there?
Cuomo,
Cuomo who?
homosexual. I'm here to give you your injection.
And hugs and kisses.
then-
Does that injection come from a flesh-like syringe?
First, this is how we do it in my family. My mother did it. My father did it. I am very pro LGBTQ. I do it to them. I do it to men, women, old. But first, I murder them. But yes, knock knock. I'm coming to kick down your door, inject you, and then drag you out of your home to go get jabbed twice.
Wow, that sounds pretty awful.
Running for president 2024. Thank you.
I'm not voting for you. I'd rather
Then I'm
vote
going
for
to send Chris after you, and he will fuck you.
nah.
Ah,
Damn, pretty direct on that one.
I know that is very direct.
Oh my God, Tommy, what? Hold on, this video, Tommy, what's going on with the wig, bro? What's
You know, I can't believe this, Stephen. The toxicity on this show. I thought you were a man of peace. I thought you were a man of the people, but it appears you're nothing but a lowly tree fucker who lets terrible, terrible people on your panel. I can't stand it.
Wait a minute, Tommy. Love is
God,
love.
take me away.
Okay.
This man is definitely drinking the water. He's drinking all the water in Jersey. It's ridiculous. Milton, New Jersey, watch out. This man. he's
Tommy,
drinking
throw
all your
Stig a
water.
link.
Turn them all gay.
So, yeah, it's not even the East New York. It's not even the Hudson River. It's just all Jersey, basically.
Jersey, yeah. It's the sewage that comes out of there. Chemicals. You name it. It's just the fluoride in the water. It's oh my god. They're all turning gay. Not just the frogs. Infowars.com.
Tommy, throw JJ a link.
Promo code Alex. Get your iodine.
Has anybody seen Suicide Squad yet?
I've heard nothing but good
It's called
things.
America.
I've heard.
I watched it. I watched it once. I wasn't sure what to think about it because I hear all the people speaking out there. You know, I hear Lethal Lightning, I hear Fatal J, and they're already on the hate train with this one. And I think they're on the hate train because they got this like deep fascination with the Snyder cut and the Snyder verse and then the Ayer cut, and they're already going to hate it to begin with. So, you know, whatever. Fucking nonsense with that shit. I mean, seriously. So I watched it the first time. I didn't think it was bad. And I think, maybe I'm missing something. So I had to watch it again. Then I had to brush up on some of the characters that were in it to say, hey, is there like a gender swap here with like the rat catcher? No, everything was actually fine. There was nothing really wrong with it. Was it more of a like Guardians of the Galaxy style in the way it was done? Of course, because it was fucking Gunn. But the way it started out, it was kind of freaking weird the way it started out because it's like people are dropping like flies. And you really don't expect that before the title of the movie even really comes up. I thought it was interesting and I thought it was entertaining. I really just don't understand the hate that a lot of these people are throwing on there other than their own weird little ideological ideas about what they want to say because they're on this train. It's Snyder this, Snyder that, Air this. I mean, I don't know what they have coming up next. Maybe the bunghole cut. I don't know.
I thought Az liked it. And
Az loved it, yeah.
I had a friend who saw it. He said it was fantastic.
I thought it was okay. I'm kind of with Tommy in the sense that I watched it and didn't quite know how to feel about it because it had its good points, it had its bad points, and like I've never been like a real hardcore DC guy, and I think honestly that's where Lethal's coming from with a lot of it, because Lethal is a hardcore DC guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, he knows the lore in and out, and I don't so much, especially on these like pissant throwaway characters. But I mean, it was entertaining to watch, and I might even watch it again. I'm not sure, but it's definitely I would say it was better than the previous attempt.
I have yet
Well,
to see it.
I loved the imperfections. I've never been afraid to say this of the first Suicide Squad. I love that movie. I really want to see the Ayer cut. I want to see that released. I have not seen the new one, but I'm hearing good things and bad things. I'm going to see it for myself, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how I feel about it. Because are we covering that tomorrow on Rogue Entertainment, Mac?
Yeah, is there any like specific articles or anything that's like come up about it? But if you want to
I was just
cover
wondering
it,
if you
yeah.
were covering it.
I mean, if you guys want to, yeah, we can. We can go just do like a round table, especially for people who have seen it. I haven't, so I have no idea. But yeah, if you guys want to, if you want to cover it, yeah, we can definitely
It's up to you. I just didn't know if we were going to talk about it tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet, so
yeah,
I
want to catch a comment in the chat real quick. James Hayes, he said he heard that Cena looked really goofy in the costume. Well, you know what? It does kind of come off as a little goofy, but it actually comes off as very true to what he looked like in the comics. So, yeah, while it does seem goofy, it does look like the comics. So, I mean, you got to kind of take that as it is. Do you want to see more comic accurate, or do you want to see more realistic accurate?
Well, I think the problem is they were trying to mingle both. I think is the problem. That's why it looks goofy and it stands out.
But I mean, in the same token, if you look at a lot of the old X-Men movies, that was one of the gripes a lot of people have with some of those early X-Men movies, that those costumes didn't look anything at all like they did in the comics. So,
right. With us is JJ Sith Lord, brother. What is going on, dude? Good to have you here.
Hey, man.
Steven, man, what the hell brings you to Florida?
Apparently,
Nipples.
chicks with no chicks. Yeah, nipples. Chicks with no
limp
bras.
dick.
It's a thing here, and I'm digging it.
Do you care to share where in Florida?
Lakeland.
Oh, okay, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't care if somebody wants to kill me. They're just gonna come do it.
Lakeland. That's really not that far from me.
All right, we'll get up later. We'll talk. We'll discuss. I want to do a meetup.
Steven can climb you too.
I mean, how tall
that's
are
a
you,
big.
Jay?
That's a big hell no, sir.
Well, how tall are you? I mean, we need to negotiate.
About 5'9".
That's it. You're a little bit taller than me, so it might, it wouldn't be that
you know
difficult.
what, Steven? Let's be honest. My daughter is taller than you.
Damn.
So he won't
I
climb.
hate
He'll
you,
just
Tommy.
rubble.
But you've missed everyone.
I have missed everyone.
So-
I have missed everyone. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to be back and gonna be more active.
Thanks for inviting me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. It's good to see you. One of the first people I ever met when I came into this community. People like Gaze and Vinny and Tommy. So yeah, it's just great to see. It's great to see people still friends after so long.
True.
Well, kind
True.
of. Tommy's a dick.
I am trying to wear on people's nerves.
It's a beautiful thing.
And you're doing a good job of it, might I add.
Tommy's a lovable dick.
A
By
Dega
the way-
Outlaws with us. Hail a
way-
Dega
Hey,
Outlaw.
digger.
Hey,
up,
there
Doc?
you go. What's going on, man?
I believe that Drew Taylor's going to be reaching out to a Dega to have a discussion about the Coof. I don't even know if are we allowed to say it anymore. I don't even know.
Depends on the direction the wind's blowing.
Yeah, based on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Walton.
right,
if
right,
I'm
right.
allowed-
You can't mention.
If I'm allowed to have 11 girlfriends, accuser girlfriends, what's the
So
difference?
you
I
live
think
in
we
a-
can talk
what-
about the jet.
What you
By
say?
the
You
way,
live in a.
JJ, hugs and kisses.
Yes, sir.
Mwah.
Hail, Lady Toriel. Thank you so much for being here, channel
Toriel.
member. Appreciate
old-
you so much,
how old-
sweetheart.
How old
Hello,
are you?
Lady Toriel.
Do you think I can make $53,000 off of you yet?
Nah, man. I'm pushing 49 next month.
Too young.
You're still young.
Oh, I may be only 48 now, but my body's lived the life of an 80-year-old.
Brother, I'm 44. I never realized that I need a bed more than I have because the moving people haven't given me my stuff yet. So I've been sleeping on the floor. And
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm in
That's
pain.
killing your back.
I'm in old man pain. I've had
Why didn't your silly ass just go out to the local freaking Walmart and at least buy yourself an air mattress?
because I'm stubborn, Tom. Because I'm
Just
stubborn.
silly
I'm like,
ass.
I'm in pain
they're gonna get
24/7.
here.
So am I.
Fighting tyranny, it really hurts you. It hurts you, but you got to do it. Lift with your legs.
You know, if you were a real man, you would have at least bought a beanbag chair. You would have had something to lay on.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I apologize, guys, for being off camera tonight. My camera, I'll show it to you. My camera sucks. I'm on a laptop trying to stream. This is what it is. It's awful. Can't do
You
it.
cut all your hair off?
Yeah, I cut my hair. Yeah, I decided to be a big boy because I'm making big boy money, and I figured if I'm going to do that, I might as well look like a big boy. So
Oh wow.
You're still missing a couple inches for that.
Yeah, no shit.
you're not the first person to say that to me, and definitely not the same gender. Okay, so let's real quick. I want to say hail to the chat. Commander Ed is here. What's up, dude? Everybody moving to Texas or Florida. Hey, our soon to be a Florida man on Lorena Creole. Welcome to Florida Sunday Streams. Hail, my friend Lorena Creole. That's awesome, man. Commander Ed, thank you for stopping through, brother. Rugo is with us here. What's going on, Rugo? Hail the panel in chat. Hail, thank you for coming through. Much love to you. Thank you guys so much for being here, stopping by. I know it's been a long time, but I'm going to be holding more steady streams, putting out some more content, and yeah, the author is back. The author's back. Baby.
That's good. Good to see. Did you talk to your doctor about that? Is that why your streams are better?
Oh wow.
Wow. I didn't expect you to go in that direction, brother, but thanks. You know,
really, you invited me on the panel and you didn't expect that kind of shit out of me?
You're
What
like
were
a
you
thousand
thinking?
paper cut. You're like 1,000 paper cuts. You know what I mean? Like nothing is fatal, but it's you hurt. You know, it's like you've been through battle. Being on a live stream.
Tommy
with you.
specializes in dick kicks.
He does. He does.
No, it's not. It's not dick kicking. I like to call it stomping on baby nuts.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess
Wow,
let's get into our first topic tonight. Gays.
Speaking of gender,
What's this, buddy?
I think you know what this is. You see these manly legs up here.
Legs.
Yeah. So this old fella has a sign in his shop that says inside the shop, mind you.
Oh yeah.
That
Those
says,
shoes don't
if you
match.
were born-
Gays, I'm sorry, real quick. Those shoes don't match those calves. What's going on here?
Not at all. Not at all.
I got it.
You're gonna find
Oh,
out.
I'm not wrong. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, the theme here is if you're born with a dick, you're not a chick. That's what the sign says. So here we go.
Shut up, and you're going to let everybody know it's you. You're too pointed by a trans woman and hide it. Everybody loves it. No, I don't think so. 9 out of 10 customers.
He just marches right over.
No, what
That's
you're
one big
spouting
dude.
is bullshit. No, it's not. Trans women are women, sir. That sign is bullshit. I'll tell you what.
Is that guy Ric Flair?
Just
He has Ric Flair energy.
What I'm telling you as a man, that's bullshit. It's total bullshit. You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem. Really? If they say, really? What the? You want to bet? What the fuck? You don't want to have
Oh, snap.
people you've embarrassed at City Hall. Me, an embarrassment to City Hall. They have to tolerate that shit. You are an embarrassment. I am a pillar in the city. Everybody knows. I'm a pillar in the city. Now you do that. You know why?
That's a short pillar.
Do we want to pause for conversation?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, why
Why
not?
not?
I think there should be a preface here that everybody should know that this thing is a council person.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Holy hell.
And the sign is inside his shop, which leads me to believe that this creature heard about this sign and came in here with a cameraman at the ready to make a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
This
definitely.
is definitely.
A camera
staged.
trans.
Agreed.
I want to know this. Where did they find this shaped Wookiee at?
Well, I yeah,
On
I
the
think
city
this
council,
is-
apparently.
Yeah,
telling
this is
Jersey.
clearly meant to be like they filmed this as like a gotcha moment. They
Right.
saw the sign. They did this on purpose. They purposely inspected the sign and they went after him for it, and they recorded something that he would slip up, and they would just be like, "Yeah, it's like a gotcha moment." So, and it's good to see that it's backfiring, and even especially on Twitter, where it even more backfiring. Even the her defenders and such are even can't even. Yeah, it's bullying. I don't know how else to put it. It's bullying, and the fact that she's organizing, you know, Antifa to come over and protest. Yes, they're organizing Antifa to come over and protest tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know how that works.
Yeah, there goes
That's
his shop.
That is a terrorist mentality. That is like
It is.
that's like
It is
Twitter,
bullying. It
Twitter
is
meets
straight
real
up
life.
bullying.
This older gentleman also, I saw one of these videos on Twitter about a news report, and the reporter was talking to this guy. And he's talking about he served in the Vietnam War,
Yep.
he did his time fighting for your feelings. He goes, right now, I don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He said he fought for freedom, and they were saying, well, what about people's feelings? Yeah, JJ, and he said, fuck you and your feelings. I don't care about your feelings.
Well, if he's a Vietnam vet, he's been through it, right? I mean, they came home to some of the worst conditions, to like the country basically hating them. He's been through this.
God bless the Sith. This is fantastic.
Yeah,
gonna-
I own that T-shirt, by the way.
He's gonna take his magic wand. He's gonna cut this thing in half. I hope so. Again, this is what happens when you drink the fluoride the water in Jersey. It's loaded with fluoride chemicals. We know this.
Where is this?
Man
I
on
thought
the
this was
line.
in
This is in Aberdeen, Washington.
Aberdeen,
Yeah.
Washington.
I first saw Aberdeen, and I was disappointed because I thought it was Maryland, because that's driving distance for me, and I sure as shit would have went down
Oh, it's
there. But
Washington State.
yeah, it's Washington State, unfortunately, which is not at all driving distance.
No, it's not.
All right, so we're sending Final and Bear, all the West Coast rogues. We're sending them over there.
The Mortal.
Immortal.
Immortals over there, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah, Mac.
Shellback is in Oregon. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to continue?
No. Well, hold on one second, because I think Mac really hit on something important.
Yep.
This is bullying. Absolutely. If there's persons organizing Antifa, this is a constructed event. This is to have it taped and put it out on social media is trying to create an outrage mob. That's exactly what this is. And for what? For what reason is this council person constructing a hate mob to go after this man in this Star Wars store? What does anybody know? What exactly is the reason?
Well, because he has a dick, and he was called out for having a dick, and he's mad about it. That's why.
It's a hate crime
mad
against
about-
the. Well, it's a hate crime against the old. We know someone who's very, very well versed in the subject.
That's crazy. Phil Team
And I don't approve of the sign that the man posted, but the thing is, it's inside his establishment. This council person had to walk into the store to see it. So
you had to walk in the store to see it. So yeah, this was done intentionally.
And what did the sign say?
If you're born with a dick, you're not a chick.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like
Accurate.
reality, isn't it? Isn't it? though?
Yeah.
Follow the signs.
Yeah.
Unless you're a frog.
I mean, look. Okay, this is. I know that there's like different levels to trans or whatever. I don't even know how to say this shit. Look,
Well,
if
there's
you're
a
willing-
difference.
If you're
I
willing
think-
to get it cut off, I'm gonna call you a chick. You got it. You got my approval. You got the Waldo stamp of approval. You're a chick. But even if you're a person who's transitioning, can't afford that or whatever it is, I have no problem whatsoever referring to you politely if the politeness is both ways, if that respect is both ways, no problem. But when you go looking for a fight like this person is doing right now, all bets are off. The gloves are off. Now
It is.
we're hitting reality street. That's where I'm coming from.
Walton, it takes real balls to chop off your own dick. Infowars.
It does. It takes a crazy amount, and that's why I'm like, you got it, sister, you got it. You got whatever you want. Okay, guess go ahead, buddy. Hey, hail to Andrew Straven.
Yes,
Thank you guys
Hillary.
so much for being here. Please hit the like button and share out the link. Much appreciated. It's good to be back and see y'all again.
What's up, Draven? What's up, Phil?
And And there's also a difference too. Like I know trans people who understand they have a problem, who understand that they have dysphoria, and they'll talk about it openly, and acknowledge that it's part of their mental illness. But then there's people who just say, no, this is reality, and you must follow my version of reality.
Now,
And or otherwise, I'll bring Antifa to your door. And those are the people who need to be, I'll just leave it there.
And what's their reality that they refuse to acknowledge is that there's probably plenty of people. There's definitely people in the LGBTQ community who see the same thing. This is bullying.
Well, no, I have actually
What?
seen a few of the tweets where they were talking about it, and they said they do not agree with this person at all. And they say this type of person is actually the one that's causing a regression of
Exactly.
trans people and their stance and
Absolutely.
how they're being represented. This is actually more damaging than any racist yelling slurs at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
yeah, and that is the truth, because I've said this before. I had an uncle who was a friend of the family, but he was very close to my pop, and he was uncle, and then he became aunt, and then she became aunt, and she's been aunt for I don't know 15, 20 years now. And when that transition first started occurring, my sister and I saw it. My dad made the decision, this is too much on my kids to understand right now, so I'm going to separate that. And my aunt understood it. And then when we were old enough, we were older teenagers, we were older, then we were reintroduced to our aunt. And everything was fine, been fine since. And I can never remember. I can never remember her even saying anything remotely like the actions that this person has taken. Like this. She has gone through a lot of. She went through bullying. She went through violence from people that don't agree with that lifestyle. She had been through it, and I cannot see her looking at the sacrifices that she had to make, which were unfortunate, in order to live who she is, agreeing with some bullying bullshit like this. This is like straight mental illness. This is worse than that. This is somebody who is looking to harm others because they have whatever hate they have in their heart. That I can't abide by. That I won't kneel to. And like Red Gaze said, the last thing I'm going to do is be forced to capitulate to someone else's reality. I have no problem living side by side with different types of people, understanding different cultures, different illnesses, different ways of looking at the life, and learning from those experiences. But I'll be damned if I'm going to be forced to capitulate to someone's delusion if they're being aggressive like this, especially if they're bringing Antifa into it. That's a terrorist organization. Oh shit, YouTube, let me say that again. Antifa is a terrorist organization. If you have not figured that out, then you support that terrorist organization. And I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing. The fact that Antifa is even involved, the fact that there's a camera on this situation, that this person is being attacked for an opinion that is perfectly in line with their generation. That's a problem to me. What happened to respecting our elders? Look, I may not agree with some previous generations in the way that they looked at things, but that was their generation. It's up to us to change this one. It's up to us. This is disgusting to me all the way around. This is awful.
Now,
anybody else?
I have
you're going to keep going.
I have a question. Whose story is this? Who's playing this?
Who's playing what?
This video. Who's sharing the screen?
Red Gaze.
No, that's me.
He's my producer
Okay.
tonight because I'm in a shitty laptop.
Okay. Red Gaze. Has it been confirmed that you might be aware of or know of that it is definitely Antifa?
No, I have not heard the Antifa thing until just now.
McEnany brought that up.
I have not heard that.
I was watching Ryan Kinnell's video, and I was also watching Quartering's video. They were covering that. They are letting Antifa know and such that to come over and protest tomorrow.
Yeah, because they announced it on the news clip that the person they were talking to said something to the effect, yeah, there's going to be a gathering in front of the store tomorrow, but they never, they ain't going to say Antifa on the news, but I'm just curious if that part was confirmed or not, because anybody could be coming, not just them.
Right. Right. And the thing is that if they could do like negative review bombing the store, like on like stuff like Yelp or on like Google and such, but the store has been filled with nothing but positive like reviews and such.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a huge pushback. A lot of more people are for the person than against it.
I was
I
going to
can look
mention
it.
that.
I can
Yeah,
look it
'cause
up. I'll look it up.
the first thing
You know-
I did was look up this store, and yes, it was absolutely on Google. It had like 1,600 some odd reviews, all 5 stars. You know, with the occasional 4. Like everybody loves this place. So let's find out.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Let me-
Here's what I
hang on,
want to
give me
say,
a
though. I
second.
mean, I think this actually leads to a much bigger problem that we've had and we've seen a lot of recently with people like Maxine Waters and some of these other Democrats that are sitting there saying, oh, go out there and destroy stuff or interfere with stuff. And it's the same thing again right here with somebody who's in a position of authority saying, let's go out and let's cause problems. Like, how are these people still sitting in these positions? Like, because if this was
their legs crossed.
if this was Orange Man Bad saying this kind of shit, they would have been calling for his head. But when it goes
Exactly.
in the opposite direction, no, it's okay. Bullshit.
It is. James Hayes says we lack the basic cohesive societal standard, shared beliefs, and that is destroying our ability to coexist regardless of other ideas. What is the point? At what point is diversity a weakness? When diversity becomes segregation, which is what it has,
Yeah.
which is what they're trying to make it into. Yeah, I remember a time. I remember, like, I've been left. I was left. I remember a time fighting for equality, fighting for what I believed was the growth in our society, acceptance, tolerance at the very least. And I've seen that go from a point where we were really making progress to where we're back to dividing everyone and holding others down because of what they look like, what they do, who they sleep with, or what they are, or what they claim to be. And it's disgusting. Like I don't know.
I've said this on other streams, and I'll make this very quick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2021. We as a people should be much further along than what we are. But because of dumb shit like this is why we keep backpedaling.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is one of the tweets that Jeremy was showing, and it's they were there was just like you can see here, people responded, advised to avoid the area around Star Wars shop Saturday. We must protest this, but another day. Intense amount of tensions perceived. Procurement are not comfortable. Safe base. Previous armed chuds are here in town. Other arrangements were made for a safe place to chill on the day after for those who come. So inform people who do show up to try to keep people safe here and that. Yeah, it's gonna. Please do not avoid this area. F turfs. Let's see. Oh, this is one right here. Our entire community is outraged at discussing a display of hate. Is a display of hate. An attack on one's an attack on all via Don Shewer and Shewer Star Wars shop. And yeah, phone number, mark your calendar, August 7th at 10 a.m. There have been a grassroots call for a protest against this visual outside of their business on Saturday.
Grassroots, right?
We do not believe in our support. We will be out there supporting, possibly live stream, bring this big, beautiful sign carrying the message of support for our trans community. Other creative acts of resistance are always encouraged. Give old Don a ring, let Google know, Yelp, and TripAdvisor, you get it. And yeah,
Are these the same people who were just complaining about review bombs? I wonder of He-Man.
So yeah, that's
It sounds like dick meth to me.
I'm sorry to open my sync. And if you see the video, it's ratioed. Like the video itself is ratioed. You can see. Yeah. So part one. Let me see. Let me open this part one.
They ratioed me too.
Oh,
They got me good.
Oh.
Trans woman and shouldn't be affirmed in his statements. Could I think the video might have been taken down. Yeah, for harassment and bullying. Yeah. Don't go there to support Star Wars. If you love Star Wars, find another person to support, not to support who exploits teenagers and abuses women.
What?
Okay, so this is coming from somebody who said they worked in the shop and that's what I was hearing. They come from say here working in the shop and said I was blinded, groomed, and manipulated. Don't go there. Don't support this store. If you love Star Wars, find another support, not this person who exploits teenagers and abuses women. That's the blatant lie.
I'm pulling bullshit on that. They even use the word groomed. Come on. This is fucking. This is
Yeah, this is this.
No, they're breaking out the buzzwords. That's what they do
they're
immediately. They
breaking
got
out
their buzzwords. They got to
they're
go
making they're making up lies. Then from what I've heard, that they've already doxed him and all for all this. So yeah, this is.
No, I mean, to be fair, his name and everything is on the
Well,
shop's
yeah,
website.
it's pretty hilarious. It's the same person with the same messaging over and over and over and over and over. Where are all these other people, confirming that this is true?
Yeah. This is more. Yeah. So there's more. It's like he tell me about sexual exploits and talk about women in disgusting ways. After I turn 18, he proceeded to tell me repeatedly over the year that he paid me to have sex with him, and I laugh it off. This is
what?
Yeah, calling me a ripe tomato and telling me how disappointed he was that I wasn't 18 yet. This is
that's made up. Now give me some proof. That's made up.
Yeah, this is this clearly is making shit up to smear him.
Well, it's one of the tactics they use, Mac. It's what it's what they've been doing. They make stories up. We've seen it for the last several years. This is one of their tactics.
So yeah, they are they're going to be live streaming this. They're going to be being up there at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and for protests. And this is crazy. And
you see what Angela's put in there. He said there were reviews from months ago about this place not requiring masks. I'm sure that hurt their feelings too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, God forbid somebody realize that the masks don't do shit.
It's like with these tweets, it's like it's gone so much so where they can only be like people in their mention can reply because they got so much back because they got ratioed on that first tweet, so they're only letting people who follow them or mention them reply back, but they're getting quote tweeted. So yeah.
Angelus, keep those quotes up. Can somebody throw him a link, please? Have him come in so we can go over those with him. All right, let's go back to the video.
Give me just a second, Steven.
Oh, sure.
Since these videos are being removed, I'm going to go ahead and download them quickly to make sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably archived, and there's probably it's still up on Twitter. But yeah, they probably broke.
I mean, like, it's now. In Washington State, well, this is the liberal part of the country. I'm correct in assuming that, right? Washington State?
Yes.
Okay. So I suppose things like freedom and free thought are very suppressed there. That's going to be this is the home territory. This is like near enough to Seattle, where Antifa can come and do some real damage. Is Washington the type of state that's going to back down from protecting its citizens from the mob?
Of course,
that's my question.
We've seen it over and over.
How is that even a question? Do you not recall what happened during the Summer of Love?
Which summer was that? We talking about '69?
No, 2020.
We're talking about the fake Summer of Love.
the Love Gulf, Summer of Love Gulf, same summer.
Data, yeah, you're right. Data Racer probably does have it saved already. Thank God for him. All right, let's see. Go ahead, Gaze. Let's continue on.
Are wanting this really? We're going to show them the side of you, and you do it. You do it really good. Guess what? We can wake you up. You are fucking nuts. Let's wake you up. You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman. Really. You're in the head. What's wrong with you? I am confronting you that you are an asshole. And I'm confronting you.
Straight up.
Well, I was thinking I was going to be nice, but be nice. Putting that sign up is not being nice. Putting that sign up is
kick her in the balls.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on my TV. Good, go for it.
Every time she swings back and forth like that, you can hear him jingling.
Why did they?
Cowbells.
No reason at all. Nobody can't put that in. There are tons of his books still out there. The one. But Dr. Seuss himself said those books are racist, and he was ashamed of them until they took them off.
Books are racist.
Let me tell you, you are wrong. You are fucking.
You know, I've heard this one before, but I really don't. I really don't recall ever seeing anything where Dr. Seuss actually said his books were racist. I remember the people that, or the foundation that took over all his works, claimed that they were, but I don't recall him ever saying they were.
Well, you've got to look at things in reflection of the time that they're in. There was absolutely, entertainments or books or characters that were racist. Absolutely. But you have to look at the context that where it comes from, because sometimes soft racism is a thing. When it's like you're not trying to be nasty, you're just presenting material in the way that you see it or the way of the time. Doesn't make it good, doesn't make it right, but you have to look at something in the context of this time.
It's the same thing we always hear with when it pertains to someone like H.P. Lovecraft. The people who always want to castrate him and cancel him as racist and such, it's like they refuse to understand it. That was a different time back then.
And they're also the same ones trying to cash in on his work.
And they're cashing in on his work, on his legacy and such.
Right.
While
Joining us
calling
is
him a
Andrews
racist.
Draven.
Hey guys,
What's up, Andrews?
What's
How you
up,
doing, man?
Andrews?
What up,
Andrews?
I'm doing good. Apparently the reviews on like Google. Here, I'll share my screen here in a sec.
Right.
Are they gone down already? That's the first thing I did this morning when I saw this was check the reviews on that store, and it's solid 5 stars all the way around.
That's
All
what I'm saying.
right, let me see if I make it bigger.
I say that quite
Heyo.
often.
Pause.
All right.
They got pills for that, Draven.
My son
Yeah,
says
now.
pause.
Okay, so where was it? Okay, this one's from like 2 months ago. It just says about the store being a mess. 3 months, no mask required. Thanks for being upfront for those of us believe in science, as I do the quotes. You can't see me do that. This one's from 4 months ago about transphobic. Do not patronize. Patronize the establishment, basically. But other than that, it's just about masks that I'm seeing from far ago.
Read through a few of them for us, Angels, will you?
Okay.
Thanks.
I went to buy a gift for my husband. Super gross, unclean, and cluttered. Not to mention the offensive signage. That's from a day ago. Won't be going back.
That's a bullshit review.
Is that the councilwoman?
I don't know. 2 days ago, owner is a bigot. Really disappointing, honestly, because the shop could have potential.
You clearly never went to the
fake news.
store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 months ago, store was a wreck. Could hardly walk around due to merchandise in piles on the floor. Most packaging on item was water damage and priced at 4 to 5 times their mint condition price. Also has a huge Playboy section in a Star Wars themed store. A space fantasy series for children, in case you're not familiar.
Yeah,
Which is bullshit.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And tons of paranoid handwritten signs claiming COVID and mass mates to be some kind of communist conspiracy.
This is bullshit. This is BS.
I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna give him 5 stars.
This is BS.
It is. My love for Star Wars has had me stopping briefly while masked up, but I won't be back.
It's a trap.
Yeah,
It's a trap.
He won't be back because he can't breathe through that fucking mask.
I'm not high enough for this bullshit.
Yeah, this is just the low reviews.
Get yourself some dick meth.
Wow.
The newest reviews from like a minute of great variety, friendly staff, just a 6-star. He's my hero. Great store.
He's and it begins.
Very impressed with the store. Owner is friendly and very personable. I was a bit concerned about how there were some men in dresses following children around the store. One was even trying to take pictures, but the owner escorted them out and apologized for the ordeal. 5/15.
Right there.
10 out of 10. Pillar of the community.
Right there. That's a
Love it.
word.
That was
Ooh, that's
me.
spicy. Ooh.
Great selection of Star Wars material. The shop is organized and totally awesome. The owner is an excellent pillar of the community, plus a Vietnam veteran. Support this establishment. 1 star anti-trans sign in Windows. Super sad to see this. See it as a fan shop. This is Sith. A Jedi would not judge others with such a hateful lead sign.
Hey,
Wow.
bitch, Sith happens.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news right there. They're cooking the books.
A lot of just
tyranny. 1 comment at a time.
5-star reviews with no comments.
This place has already been on fire because of the mask thing. This person defied the mask mandate.
Yep.
And he's already been on the radar. That's what all this is about. Do you think that the council person was so dedicated in their hatred to this man and this store that they began to transition specifically for this event? Because I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Those boobies look like they ain't been growing for too long. You know?
He was also unable to answer the question of whether or not he does in fact have a dick.
You know what, Walton? We really don't understand its species yet, so I think that kind of judgment should be held in reserve.
Well, it's funny. Speaking of like that, there's a trans person that used to work where I used to work, and they had literally like, it's one thing if you're actually like putting in the effort and like actually trying to be said female or the opposite. But they like are walking around with like a 5 o'clock shadow like all the damn time. Like there's no damn way you were trying. But then whenever somebody like looks at them weird or whatever, then they want to get all uppity about it and like try to claim that you're, you know, a bigot. It's like, no, you are literally a dude and you're pretending. Like you're not actually afflicted with whatever, you know, dysphoria or whatever you want to call it. That
if you chose to play this role for life,
yeah, exactly.
Put in some effort.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sorry. You know, I already said it once, and I'm going to say it again. This is nothing but a shaved Wookiee.
Can I share one thing?
All right, hold on.
Absolutely.
I mean, there is a difference. You know, like I said, I had a family member who transitioned and put the effort in to making the attempt.
So I know we kind of go through this thread. A lot of people are, you know, throwing the trans stuff. Is like, you know, she's not. That's not what we're focused on. But what I'm focused on is the people who really are make great points. And I wanted to highlight this point because this is her says this. I'm very overwhelmed at the support and I and my partner have received for the outweighs of hate. It far outweighs the hate and gives us strength. Thank you all. Much love to our community.
Yeah, look
at the first comment.
Yeah, I love that.
Hold on a second.
You're the great value version. You
Hold
don't have the balls to transition all the way. You throw on a dress, tie your hair back. Oh man, Drew always comes up.
No. Hold on. This is I got a better one. This is coming from our boy ETEP. You knowingly entered a private-owned business and harassed an elderly store owner. Not only that, but you came in with malicious intent, with the premeditated plan to initiate a confrontation, simply because he doesn't agree with you facilitating your mental illness.
Hell,
Oh, you know what? Me and ETEP, we had a long conversation about this piece, and boy, was he fired up over it. You know, I'm really surprised he's not still up right now fuming.
This is bullying. This is straight up bullying. This is where I'm seeing. This is where I'm coming from. This is straight up bullying tactics. You're just it's like this whole mafia attack is like, we stand against you, then you're just gonna bring like the boys. You're gonna bring in this case like the people probably a protest will be Antifa and such like that. But yeah, this is disgusting. And guys, I can't stress this out enough. Do not go to this person's Twitter, or do not go to any of these person's Twitter and, you know, harass and such like that. Okay, let's be respectable. If you need to reply, make sure you put a really good reply, make sure you reply legitimately and respond to it. But yeah, don't go harass these people on Twitter. Let's not.
Just like Mr. Big Deal said, go over there, harass as much as you can.
Wait,
it's
what?
a Wookiee. It's a shaved Wookiee. Every Wookiee joke you could do.
Fuck them Wookiees.
Exactly. That Wookiee.
See, Harrison knows. Harrison knows. I'm on point again.
Yeah. Look at that. That's Chewie right there.
Oh shit!
You fuck Leia. That little bastard wasn't mine.
Damn.
Are you ready for more?
Oh God, yes. Give me more gays.
What an embarrassment. I think you need to look in the mirror when you say that because you're actually saying that about yourself.
Well, look at yourself, for Christ's sakes.
Really?
For Christ's sakes, who would want to even be close? My God,
Really?
it's horrible.
I don't know why.
You are
why
not.
am I so
You are
horrible to
not
you?
a fucking chick.
Why am I?
You still have a dick.
You know what?
Hold on.
Grandpa's on point.
Guess what? Check
Would
it
you-
out.
Would you go to anybody else and ask them about their private, about their genitalia?
No, because they're not dressed as a woman.
No, because they are no,
Really?
because they're not going
Pause.
to your
How do
keep
you-
laws.
how do
Please
you-
pause. No, because they're not purposely going into your store just to get outraged, just to stir up a confrontation.
Yep.
Mac, do you?
Bye, Karen.
I'm getting fired up about this too. It's just
What fires me up is that there are legitimate people out there with gender dysphoria. I know. I have met them, and they, for the ones that I've met, don't act like this. The most confrontation I've ever had with a trans person was when I was installing technology at a store, and she was the manager. Now, not Philly actually, and you could tell that she was trans, but she was trying. You know what I mean? She was very reserved when dealing with me, and I could tell. You could just sense it. You know what I mean? Like people are judgmental. She knows that, and as soon as I began to interact with her in the position that I was in, which I am a technician on her site installing technology, she is the manager. She has the final say.
exactly.
And as soon as she understood that relationship was there, that I understood my place, what I was doing, I was there servicing this store. She became more confident, and well, you know what I mean. But like, that's all it takes. She wasn't a jerk to me, but she then felt confident to be the presence that the manager that she was, and that's the closest I've ever gotten to a confrontation. I can't imagine what people who are really struggling to be accepted and going through this type of transition, how they feel when they see somebody like this who is engaging in bullying and intimidation tactics, making them look bad. That entire community doesn't even matter if it's 1%. You know what I mean?
And I was going to say, you can make the argument that what he's saying, it's
send Drew a link.
little off. It's off. It's a little offensive. I get that. It's totally get that. He was probably wrong in saying that. However, she is more in the wrong because she is deliberately doing this.
She is the one that
deliberately
engaged the
finding outrageous.
confrontation.
Exactly.
She engaged
You're trying to assert power over them. You're trying to assert your position as a government official over them. And for all intents and purposes, I really hope that you don't get voted.
Well, you know what,
Mockney,
Mockney, this goes back to the same type of freaking nonsense that they were spewing before about how people don't accept them and they don't want to listen because they've tried to have the conversations, but they do the same thing in reverse. They don't want to have the conversations. They want to come in, they want to belittle people and tell them, oh, you got to think my way. Weren't you just saying that about the other side? You're doing the exact same damn thing, you fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, they don't want a conversation. They want to dictate. That's it.
Real quick, I want to say thank you to Mr. Tickle Trunk with $2 super sticker. Much appreciated. I forgot I could get super chats there for a minute. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Hey,
thank you for being here, man. Guys, remember to donations not required. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much, channel member. Thank you just for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. Please smash the like button and share out the link if you would. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here.
Send this man all your money. Let's see. Everybody asked me how and why I did the Indianapolis 7. You know what this is right there on screen? That's me being abused by Kathleen Kennedy. Also,
What?
this is why I'm doing it.
The tree story would just like to let everybody know that every single super sticker and every single donation that comes his way will go to planting new trees for him to climb up. Thank you.
And Mr. Tickle Trunk with 99-cent super sticker of a poop emoji. Thank you. Thank you so much for reminding me of that terrible part of the last 2 years. Thank you. Thank you.
She broke my arm when I tried to leave the set.
Thank you, brother.
I'm still waiting on my coffee.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Just let it flow, Steven. Just let it flow.
Walton's best is coming. It's going to be a thing. I promise. I promise. Funnels will not be included, but I am thinking of selling them as like
cheap son of a bitch.
I know. Right?
I'm actually thinking of just doing that. Why not? Just sell it as a gag. Like, this product is not meant for your ass.
Only pre-orders should get the funnel.
No. If you order within the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in a free funnel.
No. If you order in the next 10 minutes, your funnel will come pre-lubed.
No, if you order, and also if you order in the next 20 minutes, we'll throw in a pack of Walton's best breadsticks, delicious enemas in every bite.
Nice.
I forgot about that.
Damn.
Thank you, Mac. And Drew, get up in here, man. Drew, get in here, man. Link to the Rogue Core chat. Come on. So. God. All right, let's go through the chat and see if there's a couple comments in here that we can salvage. Let's see. Supreme Heretic says, "I left an epic Twitter reply to this creature."
That was a good reply.
You did.
Wow. We've got to go over that. We got to read that one. Lord Runner says, "If I'd let it come up, we saw that." Drew, fucking fire, dude. Soul Assassin. She looks like the lead singer of Cannibal Corpse.
No, she looks like she ate a couple corpses.
She looks like she's the head of Lucasfilm.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. Okay, it's ma'am.
It's Kathleen. You're right.
That's great. James Hale, Mr. Tickle Trunk says, let's see, it'll come up because it's a pooper sticker. Yes, I appreciate the pooper sticker. Yes, I know. You're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Tickle Trunk. My bad. James Hayes says there are going to be many angry chipmunks in Florida. Why?
Wow.
I hear it started already.
Oh, fuck my
dumbass.
All right. Yeah. Whatever.
Keep up, Steven.
I can't. This Tickle Trick says free booklet, The Art of Handstands, and of course for easy, enclosed for easy use. Oh God, I hate you all. Thank you very much. Let's continue, shall? Oh wait, hold up before we continue. Hold on. Oh God, if I can freaking do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working with a laptop. I'm trying my best. With us is everybody loves an Asian, Drew Taylor.
Wait, Steven, it's one button, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Konnichiwa, Drew.
What's up, Drew?
What's up, JJ? You guys saw what I said on Twitter.
I was reading it, Steven. Where were you at?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were doing the funnel stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you look back on the Twitter replies, I'm right on there. I'm like right by ETEPS, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, like I just told this person, I'm like, look, you're nothing but the great value version of trans. Because I was like, all you do is tie your hair back, walk in and try to start shit. I was like, just take your L, crossdresser.
Yeah, someone needs to tell her to dance like Michelle Obama.
Because look, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with the trans mafia people. I ain't gonna be tiptoe around them. I'm not gonna be nice to them. They don't do anything, and they have no redeemable value where I need to go out of my way to be nice to these people. I don't. Like
Drew, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. She does have value in the fact that she just made Tim Curry look a lot better as a crossdresser. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
Don't
that
insult
was-
Frankenfurter like
Well,
that.
yeah, it's true.
And you yourself admitted she has great value.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, it's just like with these people, like it's different. Like with the trans people, we actually know. Like Carrie, she doesn't carry herself like that. She doesn't
No.
make a fucking spectacle of herself.
Right. No.
You know, she uses common sense. She's a down to earth person, and she
Many times
doesn't
she uses
try.
common sense. She does believe she menstruates, so I can't co-sign to that. I can't do
She
that.
doesn't force her beliefs on other people. Okay,
Absolutely.
She doesn't play the victim card. She doesn't play the fucking activism card, and that's the problem with these people. They're looking to make a spectacle. They're looking to make a scene. You know, and these are the types of people that are, you know, 9 times out of 10 on Twitter, and these are the paid activists that you hear about. These are the Soros type of people. You know, they are specifically paid or given benefits to in order for them to cause, you know, sow discord and cause chaos in public spaces, whether it be in a situation like this or on social media. And you know, and I have zero respect for those fucktards. I do.
Yeah, you know what, Angels? I think you might have to do a shake for us just to prove this
Oh
theory.
God.
Yeah, damn Runner, that's cool.
Send Runner a link.
here's
He's
the-
just talking shit.
And
Sorry, go
here's the thing.
Fucking runner.
And here's the thing: if she wasn't, say if she wasn't trans, say she was straight, say she was just a regular person, you know, say if she was a person of color, and say if she was white, it was just white male, we'd still be calling her ass out.
Yes, exactly.
This is bullying. It
is.
really is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's paid activist mentality, Makani. That's what they do. This is
Well,
specifically-
it's paid activist. You could say it's paid activist mentality that likes to emphasize mafia tactics.
no, yeah. Well, that's why I call them the trans mafia. That's exactly
Well,
what they do.
I mean, Drew, McAnee had informed us and showed us that Antifa is now being organized to come
Yeah,
to this
they are.
establishment.
They are. Yeah, they are. You know, because there's
Grassroots, by the way.
yeah, this is all in an effort to again try and demonize people that think with actual they have a lens
Common
of actual
sense.
reality and common sense. You know, these people, and you know, you guys in the chat, you understand. Everybody on the panel understands. Again, these people are trying to build an alternate reality. Okay, and these are the foot soldiers that are trying to sort of batter people into accepting that. And you know, the more that you push back and the more you say, no, I reject that because your reality is founded on bullshit, well, the more that these people will continue to take L's. And we have to make sure that these people continue to take L's because the agenda that they're pushing has no basis in fact. It is built on entirely garbage social constructs, and it is meant to essentially ruin society as we know it.
Well, I don't think it's just about ruining society. It's about really destroying individuality by saying they're promoting it, which is what they're doing. They're segregating us, not creating unity, not creating true diversity. It's about destroying a person's ability to have an independent thought or to think for themselves. This is acceptance gone awry. This isn't. I don't know how else to put it.
Walton is exactly what Kennedy did to me.
Yeah.
Nasty man. She broke my hip when I tried to leave the set again.
I thought you were saying she tried to she tried to break your heart. Oh.
No. What Harrison was trying to say is he was trying to ride her because of that horse face. He thought she was a thoroughbred to jump on, and that's how he almost broke his hip.
I want to ride it like a horse.
But you're incredibly. But I mean, you're absolutely right, Drew. It's just that it's victim bullying.
It is.
It's victim bullying. You're
Real quick
trying
before-
to do. You're trying to be
Go
the
ahead.
you're playing the victim, but you realize that you're really victimizing. You're victimizing the people you're basically bullying.
Real quick, I
You
want to
know-
say,
Go ahead.
Mr. Tickle Trunk says people like this literally do what the mob does when they shake down a place so they can get in line exactly what they want you to do. This seems 100% about control. I agree.
It is. It's a mechanism of societal control, Mr. Tickle Trunk. It's one of those things where they want to wear people down. They want to take your will away, and so they keep battering you with guilt, essentially, because they're not going to physically batter you unless they're in Antifa.
Well, I don't even think it's so much guilt, Drew. I think it's more about fear, because the fear that people have that they're going to get ratioed by other people, that they're going to get attacked online, where they're going to have people showing up at their house yelling shit at them or yelling shit at their kids. That's what it is more than anything. It's fear of what other people are going to say and do to them.
Well, yeah, there's that too, Tommy. But a lot of it is rolled into the greater feeling of guilt that they're trying to put on people. They're trying to guilt you into submission. And
There's a part 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
is,
part
yeah.
2.
I haven't seen that yet.
I have.
Real quick, real quick,
It was pretty funny.
I wanted to talk about something that I'm actually liking right now. If I can get over here, Runner. I'm loving the background, dude.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
How's it going? Yeah,
Yes,
Cobra
I
Kai.
love that background, dude. Great show. I love that show too, man. Good
I
to
love
see you, brother.
Bonsai, Runner. Bonsai.
After you guys, if you guys are gonna watch the part 2, after you watch part 2, Steven hit a perfect segue because he brought up Antifa, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna go ahead and I've got something about that runs in line with the story I wrote for Bounding.
By the
All
way,
right, well, that sounds
real
great.
quick. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, real quick. Talking about this ma'am right here on the screen. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke, Angelus.
You bastard.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think about doing it at first because I thought like, hey, I might be kind of an asshole doing it, but I had to do it.
Yeah, you made me think of Angelus over there doing the truffle shuffle. I'm like, I'm like, fuck, man. Angelus ain't.
One day I'll do the truffle shuffle. on camera for you.
Angelus is thick, but he ain't that thick. I'm hung out with.
He's
I've
pretty
hung out
fucking
with
thick.
Homeboy. I know, but I've hung out with Homeboy in person. I know.
Mhm. Yeah.
I want to go through a couple comments in the chat.
Titty
and
slap
we'll-
fight.
then we'll get through the rest of this video because I guess there's a second one. Red, thank you for your patience, man.
Oh, no problem.
All right, let's see. Mr. Tickle Trunk said, like I said earlier, when you see part 2 of the video, you see clearly why she's doing what she's doing. It gets up to the theatrical level. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It does. All right.
I want to see the part 2 of this.
Yeah.
All right, we're definitely going to check that out. Soul says, the old man is proof that people are waking up to this bullshit and standing up for it. Oh, yeah, there's an entire grassroots movement that's
Well, no,
spawned
you
up
know
over
what?
the last
There's a
few
lot
years.
of people that were already awake to this, but the problem is they were too scared to speak out. It's gotten to the point where it's so ridiculous that people are getting slapped in the face with it so often that they've actually had enough, and they're actually speaking out loud at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, Mr. Tickle Trunk threw the link in there, and
Stig
man,
Kenobi.
Steve.
Stig Kenobi says they are doing what certain Germans did in the 1930s: have people turn on their neighbors for moral reasons, then set the mob on whatever doesn't comply.
Yep.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly it, Stig. Damn right.
Oh, Steve, I love you, buddy. You are like on point with your stuff, man. That's why I love talking.
Steve is great.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Glad to have you here, brother. Thomas Gilkey, my future ex-husband, is here. Hi, Thomas. Hi, how are you? Good to see
What's
you.
up, Thomas?
Hail, bro. I miss
Hail,
you.
Thomas.
What's up,
If I,
Thomas?
if
Now
I,
he probably wishes he wasn't here.
Walton, you sound like me.
Steven Saucedo says, Cobra Kai never dies, Miyagi-Do forever, and the glory of love always. Hail, brother. I cannot wait for the next
Hail to
season.
that.
I
Yeah,
cannot
Steve.
wait.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Well,
I hope it's good.
well,
Soul
if you,
Sass.
Oh,
Go ahead, bro.
GameStop man for sure.
For sure, she's way more
yeah,
built.
GameStop, man.
Games. Yes.
No,
What
GameStop,
was-
ma'am. GameStop,
Oh.
ma'am, is an OG.
Yeah,
What was the?
GameStop,
What was
man,
the?
will
Oh
win.
God! What, celebrity death match. We need to have a celebrity death match between
Kathleen
these
Kennedy will whip them all.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah,
No,
Hold on.
GameStop. No, GameStop, ma'am, is gonna win.
yeah, GameStop, man, wins. I would,
Dude,
I would
that's
throw
not
down
even.
$20
That is.
on that.
That's not even a contest.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not even It's not even a competition. Like it's like
GameStop man
man
is serious.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel
Bitch
threatened by
slap.
GameStop man.
Yes,
It's that
I
large
would've-
forehead.
Yep.
I would have said man.
Dude,
Where do you think dick meth comes from?
Look at the arms too. Like that fucking
Yeah.
man works out.
Not
Right.
just that, but the uncontrolled rage.
Yeah.
It's the macho ma'am.
Brother, I seen that sign you got in the window, and oh yeah, that really got my balls fired up.
Oh man.
All right, let's finish this video out and get to the next one. I guess
All right.
the next one's better.
Fucking live with yourself.
How do I
You
live with
nobody
myself openly now.
Nobody.
Thankfully.
Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick?
I know a lot of people that are going to cut me for food. And the fact that there's
Nobody,
here with a sign like that,
nobody,
bullshit.
nobody confronts you. That's the
They
problem.
do.
They're
They do all
They
the
do not.
time.
Well, then what the fuck's wrong with you?
Why not throw me?
He's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
This
That
is who
shit.
I am.
Fuck that
You
shit.
can't deal with it.
I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with
you
it.
got that
That doesn't
right.
mean that you can put a sign up like that and not get
You-
confronted over it.
you-
And when you are, and you get upset because I'm
You-
upset that you pull this shit,
You make me
That's bullshit.
uncomfortable.
really,
Because you're
then
fucking
get the
nuts.
fuck away from me.
Now you get out of my store.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. And just
I tell you what, it really is sad to see that Ogre has gone down this path. It's a damn shame.
I want to shake that dude's hand. I legit do. I want to meet this guy.
I do too, man. I would like kick it with that guy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he's in a super blue area. Like Aberdeen is like a terribly blue area of Washington State.
All right,
Yeah, I
guess
live in a
let's-
blue state, so I don't know.
So,
I don't
so
care.
I feel for the guy.
I'll move
I
to
live
a
in a
red
blue
state.
state.
So do I.
Stink, that's great, dude.
Okay,
I
yeah.
named
I
this
was-
person the Mandalorian. That's the best comment ever. The best fucking comment ever.
Good job, Steve.
That's
Yeah.
gold.
Steve went for fucking chat. Like,
Steeg is great. Oh
He's the
my
winner.
god.
oh,
That
God, yes.
that's a fucking
But
winner
somebody
right
needs
there.
to start firing off the memes of this broad and be like, "Hey, the Mandalorian."
Oh, you got to credit Stig for that one.
Uh,
All right. All right. Let's take a look at it.
All right, here comes the theatrics. Get ready.
people are thinking you are fucking nuts.
You know what? That's great. Because I'm living my life the way I want to live it. Trans women are
Just
women.
don't live it around me.
Trans women are women, but we still have dicks.
Trans women are women.
But we
Oh my
still
God.
have dicks.
Are women.
But we still have dicks.
Are women.
They're afraid they're gonna hurt your
Trans
fucking
women are women.
Oh, God.
He's getting a kick out of it.
I am out of your store. Get the fuck away from me.
No, this is the front of my store.
It
Get
doesn't
away
matter.
from me.
This is the city.
You get away
I
from
asked
me.
you to get away from me.
Pause.
I'm gonna get away from you. I'm
Pause.
your ass because you're nuts.
That's fine.
Fucking leave.
Fucking
Fucking leave.
I'm out of your store.
Leave. You leave.
Gaze, pause it for a second.
What do you want?
The Soul Assassin, 2 mams enter, 1 mam leaves. What is? Oh my God! This is definitely this is an act. This is a performance.
Oh, it is 100%.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, this.
But that's
Imagine
what I
being-
mean. These people act out like that.
This is a performance. It really
Listen,
is. Because
listen,
because if it was any other person, they would even see the sign. They wouldn't even know that the sign was there. They would probably ignore it.
I could spot a bad performance a mile away. I work with Brad Pitt.
Oh man!
I don't even want to go with that.
Soul Assassin, 100%, man. If this shit happened where I live, oh, I would be grilling. Oh God, you know, I come from like old school, like Halo 3 lobbies, you know, shit like that. I would be roasting this.
Just Sting Kenobi, he should have said, "We'll transform and roll out." Then.
Damn.
Wow.
Bravo, Steve.
God, Steve
Bravo.
is on fire.
Hot damn.
He always is. He's always on fire.
Soul Assassin, Cloud Chaser. Yeah, that's what all this is. This is
That's
about
what these
creating
people
an
are.
outrage
Yeah,
fund.
a lot of them are. Because all this is faux outrage bullshit.
No, this is sickening. Because no telling what could happen tomorrow. Really, no telling what could happen tomorrow.
Well, I mean, like we said, we looked at the reviews, and so this guy obviously had a problem with the masks. He, I don't know, is an independent critical thinker who can look at evidence and go, "Oh, this ain't real," and then had a problem with it. And that, I believe, that's why this is happening to him. He is not following the herd. The herd in this area all capitulate to a narrative, and he is not doing it. So now he is an enemy. He's an enemy of the people. This is just like Stig was saying earlier about turning on your neighbors if they don't follow the accepted morality. It's awful. Mr. Tickledrick says, "Why would someone yell left and right like that in real life? That's some downtown Abbey shit."
I know, Mr. Tickle Truck. Like they're doing like the fucking town crier bullshit. Like, what are you doing?
Stuff a tampon in it and prove it when you can.
Yep.
In this day and age, they might try.
Yeah. Oh, they would.
I mean-
100%. Some of them.
A man pond, maybe. I don't know.
Try to make that an innie.
Right. Any other comments before we continue on with this drudgery?
No, go ahead.
No, go play it. I want to see what happens.
It's gripping, isn't it?
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a dick? I'll bet you do. What do you both sides of the metal? Now I don't care. I hope so. Because I want to be in your fucking face because nobody confronts your fucking stupid ass. Really? You should, for Christ's sake. You nuts.
The thing's a giant. Does not need heels.
Right.
That's horseshit. You are a fucking bigot.
He's a bigot.
Okay.
Wait, whoa.
Here comes the virtue signal.
Oh, they're wearing masks. They're protected.
Look, I have a sign in the store.
She's minding her own business, she says.
And he's got a dick.
That was the best. That was the fucking
Score.
Man, this dude is a fucking legend. I love it.
I want to reiterate. She's the one instigating this. She's the one who came into the store.
No, she's minding her own business. Didn't you hear the
He's
lady?
minding her own business. No, he's minding his own business. If he didn't come in with a camera crew, basically trying to just basically get a gotcha moment from him, none of this would have happened. You started this.
Yep.
And people who are, especially the Twitter. I was looking at Twitter. It was like people are like, "Yas Queen Slay," so you're okay with bullying.
Yeah,
So you're basically okay with telling people that you're okay with basically forcing people to think the way you think. That they can't tell them that they can't. They're not allowed to have an opinion like that.
Well, you got to remember,
Bullying
Buck,
store like that.
they're fine with bullying as long as it suits them. They're and that's the way that they operate. Because look, anytime, and it's happened before. It's happened to us at Founding. I've seen it. We've seen it happen to different comics people already. Everything else. Well, these people just sit there and they're fine bullying other people. But when they get bullied, oh boy, they turn it around like, look, these people are bigots. It's like, well, don't start stepping into somebody's face unless you want to get the hammer dropped. Because and that's the mentality I take with these people. Because if they come at me and be like, hey, look, I'm a minority and I'm about to drop my fucking mushroom stamp on your dome. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna put up with this shit. And I agree. This old dude's a fucking legend, man.
Legend.
You know what this really is? This is Star Wars Episode 10. This is what happens when Disney's budget went out the window. Rey became this giant beast.
Episode 10. Do you have a dick?
I want the full. No, but I want the full 2-hour cut of this episode. Like this episode, I'll watch.
I'm wondering if this lady here that he's talking to now is actually somebody that was staged to because what she says is pretty.
I couldn't even understand what she was saying.
Pretty specific.
What did she say? Because I couldn't hear her.
She said, "Oh, you're a bigot."
She said, "This lady's minding her own business, and you're harassing her." That's what she's telling him.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is no.
But did you catch the dude that's with this Karen chick?
The cuck, you mean?
Yeah, he was actually trying to pull her back, like, "Oh God, don't make this scene."
The cuck. On point.
If you really think you're the hero in this, no, you're the villain.
Yes,
you're straight up the villain.
But that's the problem. That's the problem, Mac, is that the villainy, for some reason today, is the way to go. You're the hero if you're a villain. I don't understand.
No, victimhood is the way to go.
It was. Victimhood got old. Now it is villainy.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to put the shit in my Twitter bio and say I'm not a bigot. I'm a realist.
Well, Stig did right. Stig says it perfect. These people are creating bigots because people are fed up with their behavior, not their gender.
This is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit that's gonna get I hate bringing this up, but this is gonna create. You're creating that the bigots you're trying so hard to destroy, to go after. You're creating it. You're creating this divide between with the LGBTQ community. You can't look at this and normal people look at this and say, no, a lot more people nowadays are going to be much more fearful, much more negative towards the LGBTQ community because of people like her.
Right. Harrison, I'd like to let you know that Star Wars Episode 10 is the Transdosian Strike from the Back. That's going to be the next one.
Yep, Kathleen told me that they try to get me in as a force ghost or something. I said, I don't know what the fuck a force ghost is. Then she broke my other arm.
She was going to try to force it into your ghost. Is what
it's like some freaking.
Oh, I forgot. Harrison, how's the recovery going at the hospital?
Horribly. She keeps hurting me.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on them digitally adding you into the movie while you're out?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just give me the money.
There you go.
Elderly abuse. Worse than Cuomo. Because I'm still alive.
I'm putting a new meme in the Rogue Entertainment Corps for you. If you could share.
It's like some misery shit with you there, isn't it, Harrison?
It is.
Yep. Just like me and your mom. Your mom.
Great.
Oh
Your
God.
mom.
Hey, Harrison made fun of your mom, Angelus.
That's fine. You have fun with that.
Sola says that
Thank
Drew's
you.
bio is going to say, "I'm not a bigot. I'm a realist," and she has a dick.
Just like Kathleen Kennedy.
I can
Mr.
believe
Tickletrunk
that.
says, Mr. Tickletrunk says, "I think we all have a duty: one, to accept real trans people as they are, and two, to ridicule people like this." Absolutely,
This person
agreed.
deserves nothing but ridicule, but they're lauded as some kind of hero, and they're not.
Right. I don't think. Oh God, that's just. Stinkonovi says Jabba is actually gender fluid. He is a hermaphrodite. Lucas foreshadowed 2021. Thank you, George. We
Just
appreciate you.
check under the hood. He's right. Thanks, JJ.
Terminus S says
I didn't do it.
Ray became this giant beast, and turns out she has a dick with its own foreskin. Nice.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's her dick.
Bravo, Terminus.
Hail to you, brother.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Terminus. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Please smash the like button and share out the link if you would. Let's continue and see what this innocent bystander that's not getting in anyone's business as she gets into everybody's business and her cup has to say.
Why you got a problem with it? Because I don't like it. It irritates me. It makes me upset.
Fucking hell, why does a motorcycle have to come into the wrong time? Fucking hate that.
They are on my side of the road. And it's on it every day and every fucking TV station around. It's bullshit.
What? They've been advertised. Hold on, pause it.
I can't hear him.
Yeah. What I think he just said that they were advertising his sign inside his store on the TV. Like the news has gotten involved before this happened.
Mm-hmm. And they're not, and they're just showing one side of the story. They're painting one side of the story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, whatever that dude said, this dude is our only hope for Star Wars.
I think he was saying that they're showing like the trans movement and all that stuff all over the media, and he's just sick and tired of hearing it all.
This dude who owns the Star Wars shop, he is the only hope.
Yeah. For once, I'm proud of Mark Hamill. Good job, kid.
Really, you're proud of Mark Hamill after what he's been doing on Twitter this weekend? I mean, come on.
Oh man, that's Tommy can talk about that a little bit. He's the one that shared that information.
Didn't see any of that, but you kept the joke.
Yeah, because if you want, I could definitely cover that. So we definitely got plenty to cover tomorrow.
Yeah, we got plenty
anyway. So
yeah, guys, please stop through the Mackety 90s channel tomorrow. Or Mackety Draws. It's Mackety Draws now. Please stop through and check out Rogue Entertainment tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to my brother if you have not. Let's see. Stig says, accept them as they are, people with dicks. Yes, that's fine. but if they go that mile, if they have the balls to cut it all off, I'm gonna call them a chick. You got it. That is it. That's I'm not trying to be an elitist or anything.
That's the line.
But that's what. Yeah, I agree with you, Steven. Like I will give Carrie the respect to call her a lady.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a girl.
She went. As far as I'm concerned, she went all the way with it.
Yep.
So
respect is earned.
Yeah,
respect is earned. Right.
And she's absolutely one of the nicest people you could ever talk to.
Yep.
So I mean, it's like, because she don't act like this. This is. I mean, these people are just mentally fucking ill. Mm-hmm. Plus, I firmly believe a lot of them are getting paid. These are 100%. A lot of these people are Soros paid activists.
Well, let's get through this video because I want to talk about Antifa. You want to bring that up, and I believe everything you're saying because once you bring Antifa into it, that's where the purse strings are. That's where the manipulation. That's where the manipulators are.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're going to be there. Apparently, they're mobilizing tomorrow to march on this guy's store.
Yeah, and there's lots of glass windows there.
Yeah.
Let's get through the rest. Let's get through the rest of this video and then move on because we're an hour and a half in. Go ahead, Red.
I hope so. And please don't come back because, first of all, it irritates my ass. It irritates. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Look, you call him. Call him right now. You call him. Call him right now. I'm gonna confront your ass. It needs confronting because you're fucking nuts. Back off. You're nuts. You need to back off now. No, you do. So back off. Back off now. I am trying to leave. Why don't you leave? Because I'm trying to and you're following me. I'm not going to follow you past the
What?
store. Okay? Now remember. You follow me past your door. I'm calling the cops. You go home tonight. If you're not a dick, you're not a chick. You are fucked up in the head. You think
There you go.
You're nuts. You are completely. You're embarrassing the whole. Whole fucking community. You are back up. This is my space too.
Look at the fucking arm. Like that's a dude.
Yeah, you said you're a chick and you're not. You are not a chick. I'm not harassing you. What are you doing to me? Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. No, you go. Because I'm confronting your ass because nobody does. I'm letting you. I'm letting you go.
Wow. Nobody's looking at your ass there, sweetheart.
Right.
That's a man's ass.
And that's what happens when you take the jab.
Ain't nobody looking at that shit.
Sting said this one looks like Glenn Danzig from behind.
Yeah, for real.
Have you been checking out Glenn Danzig's ass?
Mm-hmm.
He's not that tall.
Wow.
Terminus, the guy, that dude in his story actually has a lot of the older school Star Wars stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's one of those dudes that, like Steven says, he suffers no fools, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Drew. Take it away. You wanted to cover something.
All right, so we had been talking about Antifa, and this we're gonna switch to a little Star Trek flavor here, and this is an article that I wrote for Bounding today, and let me just make sure that
we're covering this tomorrow, so
I share it. Yeah, but I mean, you guys,
Mac,
you
check
guys
the private
know.
chat when you get a moment.
Yes, sir.
You guys know Deep Space Nine because we've all watched
Oh, yeah.
it. Steven and I especially because, it directly correlates over to Battlestar.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've watched it multiple times. But this comes from an interview that a couple of the actors from that animated series Lower Decks, which, by the way, I still hate this Cal Arts animation that they use for this show. It's so garbage, but
It's fucking terrible.
but anyhow, the actress that plays Beckett Mariner and the actor that plays Lieutenant or Ensign Boimler, whatever, they were talking about the upcoming season of Lower Decks. And of course, the chick, and this chick is like, she's a woman of color. She's 100% like, in on the woke shit. And so is the guy. And she's puffing her chest out saying, "Oh, we know this show is funny. We know this is great Trek. And there's zero apologies for it. Zero F's given. I love it." And so near the end of the interview, she draws a comparison between one of the Deep Space Nine characters and the, Spencer edited my article here because I said the terrorist group known as Antifa. But you know,
Spencer looking out for you.
yeah, he's like, bro, slow your roll. You can't just come out with that. But this is referring. Apparently, they have a cameo of the guy that played Tom Paris in Voyager in this season of Lower Decks, and as a talking like commemorative plate. It's in one of their quarters, and anyway, they asked a question to both of them, like, which character from the Star Trek universe would they want as a talking commemorative plate? And so the actress that plays Lieutenant Mariner, she said, "Well, I want one of Kira Nerys. Deep Space Nine is my track. If I wasn't in Lower Decks, Deep Space Nine would forever be my favorite." Okay, nothing wrong with that statement, but she goes on to continue. Kira is such a badass. Kira is basically Antifa, and we love her.
What?
Kira is, yeah, she made the comparison of Kira being in Antifa. Kira is incredible, and I feel like anytime I was doubting or confused or whatever, she'd be like, "You know who you are." She would give me the most stern, incredible pep talk. That's what I would need in my life. Now, here's the thing. All right. In Deep Space Nine, when we find out more about Kira as the show goes along, she was one of the leaders of the Bajoran resistance. Mind you, yeah,
she was a terrorist.
Her resistance cell functioned as a terrorist cell in the eyes of the Cardassians, but they were occupying the planet of Bajor. Okay,
right,
so
which makes her a freedom fighter, actually.
Yeah, they were occupying Bajor. So essentially, her cell was intent on reclaiming the planet from a superior occupying force. Meanwhile, okay, we know Antifa is a radical and violent group that operates both internationally and in the United States. They specialize in the tactics of agitation, infiltration, and intimidation, and most notably were involved in the recent George Floyd riots and the establishment of the short-lived Portland Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone.
Hey, Drew, I just want to point out one thing, though. I mean, you sat there and you said that they were fighting off the superior forces that were taking over their planet and pretty much were in charge. I mean, we all know that about the show, but that is how these people see themselves when they're part of these groups. They see themselves as liberators. They think they're fighting some great evil because they're just that deluded. And they want everybody else to believe this shit, so they try to make comparisons to a show that a lot of people like, so they could say, "See, you're just like us. You like the same things we do. You're part of it, whether you realize it or not." This is just their way of trying to use messaging in story to try to hammer their stupid point home.
Yes.
Nah, see, no, I don't, because I absolutely love DS9. I'm rewatching it again now, and I'm gonna tell you what. It's fucking entertainment. This is not real life. How can she even compare this shit to real life?
It's all messaging. It's the way that they twist things to try to make people see their point of view.
Yeah,
this is why they changed so many. This is why they changed so many TV programs, so many movies, so many comics. They're doing it just so they could change your perception.
Well, I understand that, Tommy. I really do, but it's fucking entertainment, man. This shit has never been meant to be real life. And people are bringing this shit into the streets like it's some kind of bar fight. To me, it has no place. There's no point in it. It's fucking entertainment. It's how we escape the real world. Why bring the real world into it?
Well, I mean, and that's a good point. And that's a good point, JJ. But they're intent on blurring that line and doing that because, it's a form of pushing, forcing. They think they're going to force societal change that way. Now, it's funny when I was describing Antifa here in this blurb, Spencer took out a line that I had in there, because
Yeah.
I put Antifa is also have suspected to have been involved in the January 6th riot.
Damn, Drew.
Because I listen, I was there, and I know for a fact there were some there, but again, Spencer was like, "Yeah, let's cool our jets on that." but yeah, the point of the article is, again, they're just, there has to be some mental illness here to
Yeah.
make this sort of comparison, and to and especially for somebody in the public eye, that is in that that industry. It's just it's cringy to make that comparison anyway, because you're saying basically turning Antifa, or you're attempting to make them look like heroes, which they are clearly not, because every bit of footage we've seen is they are beating up civilians or beating up citizens. And they're, I mean, hell, they've gone as far as to beat elderly people. These are not
Not only
people-
that, Drew, but they beat elderly people. That there was one they attacked who was in a wheelchair.
Yes, yes.
I remember that.
Yeah,
And
that was
these-
Kathleen. I was in the wheelchair.
Well, these people are nowhere near heroes, and that's what burns me about this. I was so glad that John Trent had pitched me this story to write, because, man, as soon as he said that, I was like, and I read this, I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, give me the story. I want to write it.
Mm-hmm. That's horrible. That's one of the biggest problems that we've had with people that are trying to appropriate our modern mythology. Something I've been talking about for years, is reinterpreting it in a way that confirms their own biases and the way that they see the country, the world, from their very biased and bigoted perspectives.
Yeah.
These Star Trek was something that was meant to bring us together, and like JJ was saying, it's a story, yes, but there's lessons within those stories. It's one of the things I loved about Star Trek, is there are many topics that are confronted through the different types of storytelling that they have through the different series. DS9, one of my favorites. Absolutely, DS9 is my favorite Star Trek, to be honest. And like, I understood where Kira was coming from. I love Bajoran women. They're strong women, strong female characters. If you ever want to talk about strong female characters, then that's where you should look. But at the same time, you understood that there were different perspectives involved. The Cardassians looked at them as terrorists, but they were the occupying force. The Bajorans were fighting for their homeland, for their freedom. Their resources were being taken. Their people were being murdered, thrown into camps. You could understand the different directions. And as the story went along, you found Cardassians that understood what they had done wrong, the wrongs of their people, and tried to create healing between the two. I love the complexity of the storytelling in that show, but in no way, shape, or form is any of those characters, or any character in any of my favorite modern myths, validation for a group of people who are just terrorists for no reason other than to terrorize others. There's no real objective to Antifa,
No,
other
they're
than
not.
destruction.
They're like shock troops, Stephen. They're there to intimidate, infiltrate, really, like, just scare people, and sow chaos. That's what they do. So they're nowhere near positive. They're pieces of shit, to be honest. And Hail Adega, I see you in the chat, my friend. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
And Hail Nindroid 243. But Adega's right. They are like the brown shirts, very much so.
Mr. Tickle Trunk, I appreciate you sharing that link, but we're actually going to close out now. We're getting to the 2-hour mark.
But he brings up, Stephen, real quick.
Go ahead.
Mr. Chickle Trunk did bring up a good point. He's just like, and he's bringing up the point that even on StarTrek.com, they have taken a position with their entire site that they feel that this is Star Trek's real vision is communism, and they're open about that.
Yeah, we covered that the communist Trekkie. I think we covered that a couple months ago.
Yeah, and it's just not about that at all. But anyways, yeah, let's hit the outros, my man.
Harrison needs nappy time.
Harrison always needs nappy time, though.
I want to say,
you little shit.
I want to say thank you to everybody watching this later, watching this now, for hanging out with us this whole time. I appreciate you. I apologize for not being on camera because my camera is god awful. I can't even see me. I can't.
It's okay, Steven. You look great.
I said, no, I don't. I look awful. So,
by the way, the way Macney said sorry was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Rookie critic.
Sorry.
Rookie critic.
You sound like a little kid.
Hail the Phantom Collector.
Hey, Rookie.
Hey, Rookie.
What's up, Rook?
What's up, Rook?
Rook, I wish you'd showed up earlier, brother. I'd have thrown you a link anytime, my man. Good to see you. Hail the Phantom Collective. Guys, go support them and all those wonderful channels. They are good people. They support the entire community. I love them to death.
Yeah.
So let's go through. If I can count, laptop. Are you done yet? Are you done? Thank you. All right, let's go through and do the outros. First up is the one who saved me tonight, the producer of this show, basically, the Red Gaze. Tell me they can find you, brother.
Oh, what up? At the Red Gaze on Twitter, Red Gaze on YouTube, and sunsworn.com. Check it out.
All right, that was quick as hell, dude. Thank you so much.
Man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Next up is Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collector.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? Be sure to stop by and see Tommy when he's talking about old toys and stuff like that. I hear he's getting ready to start his live streams up again on Monday with his retro discussions. That should be interesting. I'm hoping Benny shows up for that, too. But other than that, remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent.
Hail to that. Thank you, Tommy. Next up is Vinny Ford.
Hey guys, boycott my next films. Give your money to Vinny Art. He's a good friend. He makes comics and stuff. Shout out to the Kraken. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Next up is Mackie.
Wait.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And Kathleen Kennedy, go fuck herself. Thank you.
Next up is Mackety Draws, who's going to be the host of Rogue Entertainment tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. You can find me on YouTube tomorrow. Mackety Live presents Rogue Entertainment episode 11, where we will definitely be joined by Angeles Javen and Runner as our special guest.
I won't be there.
Okay, Runner as a special guest.
After work, or I would be.
I have work too, but I might get off just in time.
Listen
Maybe
to these assholes.
Runner, you don't need to tell us. You don't need to tell us about your sexual exploits, Runner. Just keep that to yourself.
I have a fucking job, asshole.
Work in the corner doesn't count as a job.
Hey, you're the one saying that you're going to get off.
It's a paying job, you stupid fat fuck.
Oh,
I understand cleaning the windows in the nudie boots, man, but just take it easy, Runner.
I know, exactly. Okay.
God damn it.
Now,
there's no winning with you motherfuckers.
No. We do it out of love, Runner. Anyway.
I know.
Tomorrow is, of course, episode 11 of Mocking Live Presents Rogue Entertainment here on the channel. We hang out with the Rogues, talk about this week's topics in pop culture and entertainment. It looks like we got plenty to talk about tomorrow. Of course, Sunday, right after the Sunday Culture Review on Culture Casino's channel, is the main show, Mockney Live, where you hang out with me, Matt Bear, Bruce Lombardo, and Dashley. It's our Sunday fun day. Let's have some fun on Sunday. Plus, it's football season, so we might do something football related for Sunday. Tuesday is my solo stream, Draw with Maki. It's where I put on the tunes, get my pen and paper out, we start drawing, and we just chill out. I want to thank everybody for stopping by last Tuesday. That was great as we covered more updates on the whole Activision Blizzard lawsuit. It seems like I got more to cover as well in the coming weeks. So, and of course, Thursday is the sexiest, spiciest draw stream on YouTube. Thursdays with me, Matt Bear, and Rosetta Allen. We are to spice up your Thursday afternoon. Other than that, come check out the stuff, guys. We're working our way towards 1K by the end of the year. So any help is greatly appreciated. Much love, guys.
Beautiful. Please subscribe to Mackany. Next up is my old friend and AJ Sith Lord. What's up, brother? Tell them where they can find you.
What's up, everybody? It's JJ. You find me a couple places on Sunday. Well, no, actually one place. 8:30 we do Bad Batch Roundtable over on Chaos Central's YouTube channel. Mondays I normally do my live streams, randomness at its finest, random panel, random topic sort of thing. Come by, like, share, subscribe, all the stuff that goes with it. But I don't know, if Tommy's starting his streams up, I might have to find a new night. So yeah. Let's see. Back over on Chaos Central and Bigger 40 Entertainment on Tuesday nights, I do another show called The Chaos List. 3 topics, some honorable mentions. We have some fun over there. Thanks, guys, for letting me come on tonight and hang out, man. I appreciate it.
JJ, you're always welcome here, brother. Hail to you guys and hail Chaos Central. Next up is Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, it's Angelus Draven here. I do gaming over on my channel, and I'm also part of LGL. This coming week, we're going to be in Vegas, so we'll be doing our show from Vegas as long as things work out with that. And I've been doing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers over on my channel. So if you get a chance, check it out.
Thank you, brother. Next up is Drew Taylor, the sexiest Asian on the squad.
All right. Well, listen, folks, you already know where you can find me. YouTube.com/SupremeHeretic. YouTube is screwing with my sub count again. I was over 650. I cleared 650 the other night, and now I'm down back to like 648. So check and see if you're subbed to me, if you're still subbed, and if not, please consider resubbing. I'd appreciate that. If you haven't subbed yet, just sub to the channel. Pegasus Actual is going to be off until the 19th. Then we're going to come back and start our season 4 episode discussions. And then in the meantime, you can expect me to be talking about politics and current events. It's what I do because I'm pushing back against the bullshit. And just remember, folks, more freedom, less lockdowns, and let's take it to the stupid out there and bring back reality. Thank you, folks. Without you, there is no us. Good night.
That's right. Take it all the way to Chinatown.
Last but not least is Lord Runner.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh yeah, that's just my buddy fanzine right there.
He has a very gaping maw.
Yeah.
Guys, can we do a quick? Guys, can you please support fanzine? Because
yeah, absolutely.
His channel permanently demonetized. And
You know what? Here's the thing. I've actually grown tired of talking about that. I've done multiple videos on it. How YouTube is screwing people over not only on their sub counts, they're screwing them over on their watch hours. They're screwing them over on comments from the people that are coming to their channels. This is something with YouTube that they're just not going to stop. And their latest round of bullshit is, which I was the first one that I noticed that got attacked by it. And then I seen a bunch of other people talking about the same shit where they're getting their older videos from years ago, like mine was over 2 years ago, getting age restricted out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. This is something that's not going to stop until everybody starts speaking up about it. And it's the easiest way is to start harassing them on Twitter constantly, leaving comments for these bastards, because they got to know that they can't keep getting away with it, and there's not going to be any pushback. Because if we all push back hard enough against them, they're either going to have to change their policies or they're going to have to watch their platform just sizzle into nothing.
Bro, look what they terminated Memology 101 this week.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
They terminated Memology?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, this is going to continue to happen, folks. So you got to dig in, do what you can, and just if you have to go to alt tech, there are options out there. But YouTube is going to come after us all hard because we are actually pushing reality. They don't want that.
Absolutely, brother. And okay, the great discuss. Man, we could have gone another half hour with that.
Yeah.
But,
Um,
go ahead, Runner. Tell me where they can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go support my buddy Fanzine. I'm on a show with him on his channel every Wednesday. It's called the Physical Media Show, where we just show off physical media and stuff. It's great discussions, all of that. Tom Connors joins us as well, which is great. And Thursdays, not every Thursday, but I'm usually on LGL if I'm available and if I don't have work. And Mondays, sometimes almost every 2 weeks from Monday, I'm on Kai's channel, just shooting the shit and playing a game or whatever. It's a fun time over there. That's all I got going on. I'm not going to Vegas, sadly, because of life and work, and I got college pretty soon. So, yeah, that's
Good
what
for
I'm
you,
up
man.
to. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Good for you. Thank you guys so much for stopping by in this terrible camera. You know nothing I can do about it.
Oh, look at that beautiful face.
It's awful.
Sexy as fuck.
Love you guys. Thank you so much
It
for
feels
watching.
like old school Steven, though. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Old school
A
Steven.
little
Yeah.
old school. Yeah,
By the
terrible
way,
camera, shitty mic.
I'm one sub to 200 because YouTube.
Wait, you're not at 200 yet?
No, I was,
Oh,
but
can
then
somebody
YouTube took
please-
away a sub.
Parrot Head, Mr. Tickle Trunk, somebody, could you please put a link for his channel into the description, guys? And if you haven't subscribed to Runner, please do so. Please do. He's just
No,
one of the first in the
they
community.
took away my subs. They don't want me to reach 200.
That's awful. That's
It is.
awful. And guys, support
Fucking
independent
bullshit.
creators. Monetize your haters and support independent creators. I am Arthur Stephen Walton, the fandom historian, born in the chats of my brothers and sisters fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other. Peace.
What the hell was that?
This is the hell you have created for yourself.
Just standing up for my rights as a consumer.